My Marauders show audition. Scene 7, take 15. Action. Hello YouTube, hello Parlay Productions. This is my audition for the Marauders show. Now, as I get started, I'll have to say that this is my first time doing something like this. I'm used to interviews where there's a person in front of me and not a little camera, so you'll probably have to deal with any awkwardness that may come up as a result of this. That being said, I don't need my ego to be stroked. Any constructive criticism from anyone, as long as it's not trolling, will be very helpful. Now, to start, I think I'm going to gloss over... I think I'm going just to entirely skip the ass kissing today. I'm not going to talk about the awesome cosplays, or the fact that I think that British accents are pretty much the best accent in the world, no lie. Forget that French guy from The Matrix. I don't know what he was talking about, but talking with the British accent, that is like wiping your ass with soap. And I'm not going to be talking about any of the amazing skits or shows or panels or even the normal videos, or even when you're just acting like yourself, even when it's a little crazy, that it just proves that you guys are normal and just really enjoy and really love what you do, and that's just the beautiful thing about it. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Anyway... And since now we've gone ahead and glossed over all that gushing for today, I suppose it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty, right? Not that. No, not that. Let's see. My name is Jessica Reese, and as you can tell from the way I talk, I have a slight lisp when I speak words with S's in them. Don't worry, I've had therapy when I was little, speech therapy for that, so it's mostly phased out, and it's not really that big of a deal anymore when I talk for anything. So it's all good. The worst part, my mother put S's in every single part of my name. I don't know if she's just being cruel or what. As of right now, I am a film major at my local university. I'm hoping to one day work for one of the smaller studios around where I live. I've done a few films already, and I hope to become a professional special effects makeup artist. You know, with all the latex and the horns and all the doodads and whatnot coming out of the face and the body and stuff like that. Like if you've seen Face Off on TV, I would love to learn how to do something like that. But anyway, in my college career so far, I've worked on a few student films. They've included Mad Props, The Unwelcome, Pizza and Epicurus, The Princess Wife, Happy People, and The Intruder. And as much as I'd like to know that you've seen them, chances are you probably haven't, because like I said, they are just student films, so unless they're mixed up in the obscurity of the internet somewhere, you probably haven't seen them. But if you have, like, even if you don't credit them to me, it'd still be nice to know that people see something that I've worked and been a part of and appreciated. Or even if you're like, what the hell is up with that guy's hair? Even then, it's still something I can take from. It is, however, the club that brought you the tale of 4 friends and their quest to survive in a world full of questionable dots, and a monster that wants nothing more than to devour them. As for my current situation, I am currently enrolled in the Disney College program. It's a really nice program. Let's see, I live about 10 minutes away from all the Disney parks in this really nice apartment that Disney provided. I work for them, and part of that paycheck does go towards rent for the apartment. I live here with 5 other girls, and it's one of those lucky moments when I'm the only one home, which is great, so no interruptions while I make the video. Let's see what else. I live by Disney, I work for Disney, and I take classes here that count towards credit towards my university back home, so I'm not really missing out on a lot of class while I'm here. Counts as a whole co-op program. And it's nice, I've met people from all around the world. I know some people from New Zealand and Australia and Japan, and a couple people from the UK. I think there was one girl who's actually from Cairo, really cool. She kind of has a funny accent, but I like it, I love accents. And then I room right now with a girl from New York. I have roommates from Michigan and Ohio and Colorado. So it's a really nice program where you can get to know people, and we're all kind of united by our little love for Disney. I'm only going to be here for a semester, so by the time summer vacation rolls around, which is about early June or late May, and we'll be back in my boring non-Disney home. But this does present an interesting opportunity for you there at Parlay Productions. I could totally do video clips inside the Disney parks. You want a wizard brandishing a wand in front of the giant Mickey wizard hat? I can totally pull that off. So for some of the other things I do, I am a poetry writer. I like to write poetry. I like writing in general, poetry or prose. Either one's good for me. I like to read, I like to draw, I love to cosplay, and I'm an AMV maker too. Now I have won a few little awards at my state's big cons over the last couple of years. I am taking a break from them just to concentrate on schoolwork, so I haven't really done anything in the past year, but I might throw a link down at the bottom if you're at all tempted to go look and see any of the AMVs I have made. I made most of them with Movie Maker or some of the programs that I borrowed at school, so some of them are okay, but some of them I'm really proud of too. As for me up close, I don't know if this is going to be involved with any of the initial, it's just going to weigh in with any initial judging or not, but let's see. I'm a natural brunette. My hair is usually kind of wavy. I can straighten it or curl it, or I can temporarily dye it natural colors. I could probably do purple or pink or whatever you might need on my days off. Something that would last a couple days and I could rinse out and be done with it. Because if I showed up to work with purple hair, I would probably get fired. And that probably wouldn't end well for anybody if I got fired because I was trying to give them the excuse, oh, I was dressing up as Tonks. I swear to God, it's just Tonks. I do have a wig with me here. I forgot to take it out of one of my bags when I packed to come here. It's a short black wig. It's kind of almost like comes out about here. It's like a bob, parted on the side. I usually put a little flower clip on it just because I feel like it. So if you want me to do black hair for whatever reason, I do have a wig that I can work with and clips and whatever else you need me to do. About me also, I'm kind of pale. Got a little bit of freckles going on, a little bit of a tan going on because I'm outside when I work every single day for like 8 hours out in the sun with minimal sunblock. I'm really freckly, lots of freckles like a Weasley going on here. I have hazel eyes. They're mostly yellow with like a brownish, like a reddish brown rim around it, but they're mostly yellow in the middle. And I am 5'4", which is also 64 inches, which is also 1.6256, yeah, 1.256 meters. I don't know if that's the correct measurement or whatever you guys use over there, and if it isn't, the online converter lied to me and I am very sorry. See, not that I haven't done enough info at this point. I should probably get into the reasons why I would like to be picked for the Marauders show, right? Well, let's see, normally I'm pretty chatty and energetic even without coffee. It's just a little hard to display my full excitement for this audition on cameras. I'm usually behind the camera and not in front of it because usually I get camera shy. So yay, I'm improving, and it's all because of you, Parlay, so I hope you can appreciate that. Just a little bit, just a little smidge maybe. Let's see what else. I really love Harry Potter. I practically grew up with it. I think yeah, I started reading the books when I was 11 years old, right on the dot there. I think I might have been a little younger. I don't know, a long time ago, almost a decade. Yeah, decade. But I was literally one of those kids that was really sad when I turned 12 because I thought that I was going to be too old to get my Hogwarts letter. You know, because you're supposed to get it when you're 11 and But when I got my letter here to come to the Disney College program, I kind of compared it as getting my Hogwarts letter, so yay, dream fulfilled, yay! Other things with Harry Potter. I've dressed up as the characters before. Last book release, I kind of got like a little mini award for dressing up as Tonks, and it was really cool. My hair was a lot shorter back then. Didn't have my glasses on, spiked my hair up, did it in purple, it was like Shazam. Had some torn up jeans, sneakers, you know. Brought a little wand with me too. The best part was I made my own Weird Sisters shirt like Tonks wears in the book, but I just kind of added my own little spin on it. I had the letters across the front of my shirt in like almost like a ransom letter where like none of the letters match and they're like news clipping letters almost. Then I had a wand kind of going through them on the shirt, and the magic coming out of it was like all plaid and sparkly and all kinds of different fabrics and stars and everything. It looked really cool, and it went down, it went over my shoulder and went down my back. And then it went all the way down the back to the other side, and then next to it, I had numbers on it, and all the numbers kind of matched in the same color, except for a couple of numbers were a different color, and that was the date of the book release, and I really love that shirt. And now that I think about it, I kind of wish I brought that with me here to Disney, because that would have been fun to wear, but it didn't, so oh well. I've been a fan of Parlay for a while as well. I didn't get into it in the beginning, I'll admit that. I had a friend who did, and when I told them I'd never heard of Demix, I'm like, oh my god, you have to come see it, oh my god, it's awesome, link, 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 link. I think I came into the fray of the fan base for the show at maybe 8 or 9 for Demix time. I was hooked from the get-go, and I loved it, and I was just really impressed by it. I was like, because it looks like you guys kind of have a small space to work with, but you guys make it work awesome. I mean, it looks like you shifted from time to time, but you made it work for you, and I was duly impressed, and I should be. You guys did great on that. And I'm ass kissing, I know, I'm sorry. Let's see. I feel like I ought to say more right now. I know there's got to be something I haven't talked about yet. There's got to be something. Well, I'm kind of in a tiny space right now here in my apartment. I live with 5 other girls. Some of them are awesome. Some of them are bloody fucking annoying at times. I've tried decorating my space as best I can. But when you have the powers that be at Disney kind of breathing down your necks, it's a little difficult to personalize anything whenever you can. Like, I can't even put the sticky stuff up on my walls. I kind of do, but I kind of take it down. So if anybody at Disney see this, I promise I will not permanently damage the room. I swear to God, I will fix whatever needs to be fixed. So let's take a tour. And now it's time for the grand tour of my dwelling. Yes, it's the inner sanctum of the beast. And where do we begin? Let's start with the general area. Let's go to bed. Ta-da! This is my bed. This is where I sleep. This is where I ponder the my inner thoughts and mysteries of the universe. Like, where do I get gas around here for cheap? Because it's not cheap here in Florida. I figured that out. Whirlpool bedspread. There'd be my laptop. That clacker thing I use at the video beginning. Fun fact, the scene in Take is actually the month and the day the last Harry Potter movie is going to come out. Thought that'd be funny to add. There's a box for storage stuff down there at the foot of my bed. There's not a whole lot under the bed. We don't need to look under there. Trust me, we don't need to look under the bed. My nightstand, the letter, and my alarm clock, and some juice. We scroll up. There's my Dissidia poster. I just got Dissidia Dodecum. I love that game so much. It's so much fun. Let's go back. We also have my Kingdom Hearts 2 poster. I regret not bringing my PlayStation with me here to Disney because my roommates are boring. And I could use a good distraction because I've beaten every other game I've brought with me for my handhelds. Next door, we have my corkboard with my work schedule and a birthday card I need to send to my mother and some keychains and stuff. And got this little thing right here. That is a thing I got at the Disney parks for being really good at the movie trivia. I'm good with those movies. Little Mickey Money Grab pin, Sora keychain, the Edward Elric paper doll that I got Vic Mignogna to sign on the back. I love that thing. I got some Wonderland tea that I got at the parks. Came in a little teacup. Stitch, Sally, Roxas, and Sora. I brought Roxas and Sora from home because I thought it'd be appropriate at Disney. Shockingly, there's nothing Kingdom Hearts here at Disney. You'd think they would embrace their Japanese love child, but no, they don't. And I put a tiara on Roxas because I felt he really needed something to frown about while at Disney. Rest of my shelf, there's not really anything too amazing here. Got a few books with me. A bag. Oh, I did say that I liked reading in the video. This is how much I really do love reading. It says, when I get a little money, I buy books. And if any is left, I buy food and clothes. That is so true. You have no idea how true it is. No, really, I'm like starving over here because I'd rather go buy books.